believing in yourself motivates you to achieving your goals. It motivates you to setting your goals and setting it right. It motivates you to taking those tiny little steps. It motivates you to actually find yourself in the right environment, because you just begin to move into the direction that is needed, that is required to achieve those goals. And yes, I would say it over and over again. Your mind is prepared to tell you that, oh, Bola, you cannot do it. Your mind, it's easy for your mind to be very negativity is so easy. How many times have you told yourself that you can't do it? I realized that it is easy for us to make excuses for ourselves. We have goals, we have dream jobs, but there is a potential that we make excuses that we're not able to get those jobs because maybe we don't have so many years of experience, or maybe you have businesses, you don't have all the resources that is required. It's easy. There is always tens of reasons why we always think we cannot do it. Today I'll be talking to you about why it is important to believe in yourself. Because of course, if you don't believe in yourself, who would? You're going for a job and you do not believe in yourself. How do you expect the people who would interview you, or who are on the panel, or who you would like to work with, how do you expect them to believe in you if you do not believe in yourself? You have a business idea, or you have a solution that will be useful to people, and you do not believe in that solution, you're fidgeting. Well, now, a lot of people tend to confuse being nervous and believing in yourself. They are two different things. It's okay to be nervous when you're going for interviews, when you're faced with pitching your business goals, or setting up or starting your business. It's okay to be nervous, but that's different from believing in yourself. Believing in yourself is having that can-do attitude, is having a positive mindset towards everything that you are faced with. And I'll be talking to you reasons why you have to believe in yourself. And this is the Bola Adeyomi Shade Show. If this is the first time you're watching us, thanks for joining. And this is a community where we support people to be the best version of themselves. So you're welcome. Thank you for joining. And there is one episode every week, and it's at 1 p.m. every Saturday GMT. And so if you also like to watch our future episode, do not forget to subscribe and also click on the notification bell so that you get reminder when the episode is about to be premiered. So thank you for joining us today. And to my returning guests, my returning viewers, thank you so much. I'm always excited to have you, and I appreciate every single time you spend watching me and listening to my opinion on being the best version of ourselves. So thank you once again. Right, so believing in yourself, it's so easy, and I have been there, and you watching, I believe at some point you might have experienced a situation where you feel you cannot do it. You feel you cannot achieve those goals. And so do not blame yourself, because you're not the only one. You're not the one just facing this. And today I'm here to tell you some reasons why it is important for you to believe in yourself. And like I said earlier, if you do not believe in yourself, no one would believe you. No one would believe you. Believing in yourself has to start with you. It has to start with you. And there is this sort of confidence that comes with believing in yourself. Now, not being overly confident, but when you know that you, for instance, you are the one for the job, you walk into the interview with the mindset of starting the job, of just having a chat and showing to them the skills that you have got that makes you the best person for the job. And because you believe in yourself, it's easy for you to say, this is who I am, this is what I can do, this is why I am better, or why I'm the best choice for that job. It's easy for you to talk about those. You begin to exude confidence, and not pride, but you articulate properly. And when questions are asked, because you know that you are the right person for the job, you already believe in yourself, you find it easy to answer those questions. I get a lot of people, or actually at some point in my life as well, I used to feel, oh, this person is lucky, this person is not lucky, but yeah, that's okay. I agree that sometimes there are a lot of factors that actually surround succeeding in whatever you do. But I feel that if you believe in yourself, it carries a lot of weight. And one of the reasons why I would say that, or one of the reasons why I would say that believing in yourself is very important, because it is just one step, or you are on the right path to achieving your goals, to succeeding. Because if you have a business or a solution that you are trying to provide, you talk about it confidently, you talk about it passionately, and you tell a good story. And of course, people like hearing success stories, because of course you have tested and you trust your product. So people would like to hear what story you have to tell, or what solution you have to offer in regards to that business. And of course, if you find yourself in a situation where it's a job you're applying for, the panel would want to hear more about you. They want to see, because it reflects in your CV, it reflects in your cover letter, that you are confident, that you believe in yourself. And by the time you're faced with them, you're just one step closer. You're one step closer to achieving your goals, to succeeding. So that's the first reason why it is important to believe in yourself. Believe that you have that can-do attitude, that whatever obstacles you're faced with, yeah. And I have said it so many times in my previous episodes, that the moment you begin to see failure as an opportunity to learn, you begin to believe more in yourself, that yes, I have failed this time. You've gone for this job and you haven't gotten the job. That does not mean that you're not good at what you are. Or at what you're doing, or you're not skillful enough. There might be one or two reasons, and of course it's always better to get a feedback from them, so that you can use that to improve yourself in the next interview, or in the next interview opportunity. It is so. Always use failure as a learning curve, as an opportunity to learn something new. And that starts with when you start believing in yourself. You do not see failure as a problem. You do not see obstacles. You even prepare for those obstacles. You prepare to say, okay, you foresee those obstacles and you try to mitigate them. And that is the process of you believing in yourself. Now, one very good thing I always say, that when you believe in yourself, it motivates you to do more. It motivates you to remain on that path to succeeding. And You know, the other interesting thing about it is you motivate others. That attitude begins to reflect, and it begins to attract other people. You attract other people of like minds, you know. You attract other people that want to benefit. And then people begin to respect you. They know you for who you are because you believe in yourself. Now, it is not pride. It's not being too confident, but people would know you that when Bola says no, it is no, and that is confidence. You know, I was saying to someone recently, I said that when you learn to say no in a very polite way, people would respect you for who you are. People would know that, well, on this occasion, Bola is not able to help me. People would know that you know when to stop. People would know that you set boundaries. People would know that you have the time management skills. People would know that you pay attention to detail because you learn to say no. And that is because you believe in what you can do. You believe that, well, at this time I'm not able to do these things for you, you know, but I could do in future. I could make time to do it, but on this occasion I cannot. You know, so people would respect you. People would know you for who you are. And that is very, very key. So I don't know how to stress this, that you have to believe in yourself. And also importantly, that comes with doing the work and not talking the talk. A lot of people are very good with talking the talk. They like to talk, you know, but are you actually putting the right amount of work that is required? When you have done the job, when you have done your homework, you believe in what you are doing, you know, you have so much confidence. You know, I was speaking to a colleague of mine, or yeah, a colleague of mine, junior colleague of mine, and she was sharing her she was faced with, of course, an exam, and then she had done the work. She knew she had done the work. She was confident that she had done the work. And the assessor who was assessing her was saying, no, 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 no. And she stood on her ground. She said, well, it's okay. Maybe in future I can believe what you're doing, but I have done the work. I have tested it. I've tested it multiple times. I've tested it multiple times, and I believe this is his outcome. I believe this is the result. So when you do the work, you believe in what you're doing. When you have done the work, you have actually added value to yourself. You know that you have the right skills for that job. You boldly and confidently face the panel and say, well, this is me. Dangle the carrot. The carrot looks sweet. If you want it, you take it. That is why I am here. You confidently say that, well, I have all the skills because you know that you have done the work. So believing in yourself also comes with doing the work and not talking the talk, you know? And of course, well, you have to talk it actually, because you have to actually share that this is the work that I have done. This is how I have done it. This is the reason why I have done it. And this is the solution. This is the outcome. This is the benefit that it's going to give to you. Why don't you want to believe in yourself? Why don't you want to do the job? It won't cost you anything to do the job. It won't cost you. And one thing I always say to people, there's, some things don't go on forever. You know, when I started my PhD, it was like the PhD was going to go on forever, but it always has an end. It always has an end. You know, so when you do the work, it comes with a lot of pain. I absolutely agree. It comes with a lot of obstacles. It comes with challenges. But you see, the ability for you to face it and say, well, welcome. I expected you. Welcome. I didn't expect you, but I'm going to overcome. Welcome. This is you. Grab a chair. and let's go on the path, because where I am going to, I'm actually going to get there. So what is stopping you from doing that? What is stopping you from being very positive? What is very possible, because it's easy for us to actually build these negative thoughts. It's easy for us to have negative opinion. It's easy for us to actually accept people's negative opinion. But today, I'll gladly say to you that the moment those negative perceptions are coming in, the moment those negative thoughts start setting in, you just need to start getting rid of them and say, well, yeah, negative thought, this is you, but you see, on this occasion, I am remaining positive. Everywhere you find yourself, be very positive and have positive affirmations that I can do it. And that is believing in yourself. Believing in yourself with overcoming those negative thoughts, because it is very, very important to remain positive all through your path to success. It is very important, because if you're not positive, if you're not positive about getting a job, or if you're not positive about selling a product, how do you want people to be positive about that product that you want to sell to them? The moment you're saying, well, I'm going to sell this product, but sometimes I don't believe that it works in this way. I don't believe. You have actually sold yourself out. No one will buy the product, because the first thing that would come to their mind is, you don't even believe in the product. And then how do you want me to use it? How do you want me to believe in the outcome? Or how do you want this to help me achieve my goals, or achieve the task in which I want to use it for? So it is very, very important that you are positive. Even if you can actually see in right just in front of you that there are some obstacles, you need to say, yes, this, I understand that this obstacle is there, but there is a potential to overcome this obstacle. There are plans in place to overcome this obstacle. If you don't have the skill, say, well, at the moment, I do not have the skill, but I am willing to learn. I have the ability to learn things quickly. And that reflects from actually facing you and telling, I have that can-do attitude. And that is just what they need. They need that can-do attitude. They need you to say that whatever the obstacle is, I'm ready to overcome it. And that makes you an ambassador. That makes you an asset to that business. Trust me, they would just jump at you, because everybody, even if all businesses will face challenges, and they want people that will be there to stand with them and overcome those challenges. Your businesses needs, you look at, for example, with the case of COVID, lots of businesses have actually faced lots of challenges, but people that believe that whatever the obstacle is are actually moving with the trend. They're looking at those challenges, and they're making plans. They're doing the work to overcome those challenges. Is this you? Is this you? Are you doing the job to actually overcome those obstacles? Or do you have people around you that everything everything they say is negativity? My folks would 15 years ago, I wouldn't think I would have been a doctor, and that is the truth, because I didn't even have bearing. Where I am now, I to be honest, I didn't really think I was going to be. But they know that I always have this can-do attitude. And I'll tell you, sometimes my husband, when he really wants me to do something, he always says, no, don't do it, because he knows that I have that can-do attitude. And this is not just me selling me, it's because I just feel, as long as there is a process, as long as there is a guide, as long as I can learn that thing, why not? So it will just take your time. It will take your time. So if you find yourself wanting a job, prepare to get that job. Prepare to get that job. I'm going to get my best friend to come and talk to you. She's a lawyer, but now she's a scrum master, and that is going from all the way from law to IT. That is believing in yourself, believing that you can prepare, believing that you can do those exams, believing that you can attend those trainings, believing that you can to achieve your goals, doing the work that is required, or doing those things that is required for you to achieve your goals. So what is stopping you today? What is that obstacle that is stopping you today from starting that business now? And yes, sometimes we get a lot of people that, oh, I don't really have all the resources, but you can start small. Even if you're not ready to start making progress, those tiny little progress. And that is big because you're already believing that you're going to achieve it. It helps you to take that individual steps in achieving your final goal. So start putting the resources together. Start putting the resources together. Because I know that when you have that can-do attitude, you will succeed. You know, when I read biographies and I read about people that are successful, they always have that can-do attitude. Even when it seemed like there is no way, they always see the beautiful things in there, or they always use failure as a learning curve. I'm here to tell you today that it is very, very important for you to believe yourself if you want to succeed. If you want to succeed in that business, if you want to succeed in that marriage or in that relationship, you need to believe that that relationship will work. And you're going to put all the effort that is required in ensuring that it works. You're going to try and make sure that you are attending all the trainings that is required in order for you to start up that business. Believing in yourself motivates you to achieving your goals. It motivates you to setting your goals and setting it right. It motivates you to taking those tiny little steps. It motivates you to actually find yourself in the right environment, because you just begin to move into the direction that is needed, that is required to achieve those goals. And yes, I would say it over and over again. Your mind is prepared to tell you that, oh, Bola, you cannot do it. Your mind, it's easy for your mind to be very negativity is so easy, but then the moment it comes, you say, oh, get thee behind me. Or you say, oh, welcome, I know that you're an obstacle, you're coming now, I'm ready for you. Come on, grab a chair. But you see, I am going to the next level, and I'll leave you behind. I will leave you behind. That is the right attitude. That's the kind of attitude you need to have. Believing in yourself helps you to have confidence, and people will respect you. People will respect you, and they know that you actually know what you're doing. They can see that you have put in the right amount of work required. And the moment you're articulating, you're talking passionately about your business, because you have done the work. If this is you, that you're used to being negative about yourself, if this is you, that you're used to not believing in yourself, you're used to being very negative, you're used to limiting yourself, today, right now, stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting what you can do. And in regards to, some people say, oh, I don't have the brain. Oh my God, it is your brain. Make it work for you. It is your hands. Make them work for you. It is your mind. Make it work for you. Make it work to help you in achieving those. And that is why you have it. That is why you have hands. That is why you have legs. That is why you have the brain. Live a life without limits. Live a life without limits today. If you have found this very useful, share this. Give it a thumbs up. Share with that person that needs to hear this. That person that is about giving up. That person that is not the best version of themselves. Share this with them because they need to hear it. You need to, because believing in yourself is, just tell yourself, I can do this. And it just automatically comes that you begin to set goals in achieving. You put plans in place to achieve those goals. You're motivated to achieve those goals. You're one step closer to succeeding. So share this with them because they need to hear this. Because right now, today, I want you and I want them to start believing in themselves, to start believing in yourself. And I hope you have found this very useful. I hope this will be the starting point for you to start believing in yourself. I hope this will be the starting point for you to start using positive affirmation and getting rid of negativity. I hope this is the starting point of you making the best use of all you have in achieving what you need to achieve. And thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining and listening. I hope you have found this very useful. And again, I'll see you next week. And this is the Bola Adeyeye Omishade Show. Bye.